My name is Sonia Reyes. I am a mother of two, have a 5-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. I decided to do the Chicago Marathon because I've always wanted to do it. I just ended up getting pregnant and had a high-risk pregnancy. So I couldn't do the marathon. Then skip over 2 kids later, I finally was like, okay, I'm ready to do the marathon, and I just entered in the lottery, and I was like, oh, okay, I probably won't make it the first round. And then I get this big email one morning that says, congratulations, you've been selected. I'm like, it's getting real, I gotta actually train for this. But I really wanted to do it more so for my kids, especially my daughter, now that she's a little older. I used to take her on runs with me in the stroller, and so she always thought that I was Superwoman. And I just wanted to show her that, because I stopped running for a little while, so I wanted to show her that, okay, mommy's gonna do this, like mommy's gonna commit to doing this. There was actually a lot. I mentioned to the group, I never considered myself a runner. I am only 4'11". I'm what you call overweight. I have flat feet, so I just never considered myself a runner. Like, I'm crazy for trying to even do this. And I decided to go for it because I got selected, wanted to do it for my daughter, and this year was the hardest year of my life. I lost my home during the polar vortex. So we were living in hotels and Airbnbs. So there's a couple of times where I wanted to drop out of training. On top of that, my dad ended up getting really sick, was hospitalized for a month. He ended up leaving his job. Then my company got bought over for a huger company, so there was a massive layoff. Over 60% of our company got laid off. So I was scared I was going to lose my job. And then at the end of it all, my sister ended up donating her kidney to my aunt. So that was actually a blessing. That was a miracle for our family, but it was a lot throughout the whole training period. It's some of the most amazing people. I did the speed work on Wednesday nights, the long groups on Sundays. And every single person there, they had no clue what was going on. They only knew about the transplant and that I was moving. They just didn't know what was going on. I didn't want them to treat me any different. Like, wanted them to treat me like a runner, you know? And I met Darren, I met Sippy, I met everyone there, and they were so amazingly supportive. All the leaders were supportive. And I actually had thrown in the towel one Wednesday, and I said, I can't catch up with the speed training. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I want to throw up. Like, I'm never going to be as fast as you guys. I don't think I can finish a marathon. I can't even run like the 800 meters. And then random people I've never met in different speeds stopped and said, no, you're gonna finish this, you're gonna do this. And then at that moment I got a video of my daughter stretching, saying, look, I can do what mom can do. So she's doing stretches that I do with my legs at home. So I started crying, and I was like, okay, and they're like, just finish this, you know. So I decided to finish it. Every single person, different pace groups were, you know, from first-time marathoners to people who ran dozens of marathons, were amazingly supportive and saying that they've hit that mark where it's so much time, so much effort to put into it that they completely understand, and that they're here for any advice or for anything. And I think that whole 2 weeks everyone like knew my name, so they kept saying, go Sonia, when I would just be like trying to catch up. But my team, the leaders there, they have been beyond supportive, beyond like, the first time I went to Kara, I was sitting in my car, I was very nervous, I didn't know anybody, and I always thought, all these crazy group of runners, when I see them in the morning, I drive down Lakeshore Drive, and I'll never be one of those that running. The first day I get there, I drive up, and it was so intimidating, I didn't want to get out of my car. And I'm so happy I got out of my car and met all these people, because no one ever treats you any different. Everyone is so welcoming, everyone is so supportive. Everyone is just, they become a family to you. I know I couldn't have done this training by myself. You start seeing so many thousands of people, the kids. Oh my goodness, when you see the kids, they're holding up their signs. It was beautiful. And then you think you're surrounded by thousands of people, you're doing this alone. You realize you're not. There's people that runners come in all shapes and different sizes and different everything. You're like, oh, they're doing it with me too. They're my people too. And then you look down sometimes and you see a lot of the Kara people wearing their little tags still. So there's people yelling out, "Go Kara!" It was amazing to run throughout the city. You drive it, but sometimes you take it for granted to see the city, how the neighborhoods are, how much the people come out. It was the most amazing experience, and to top it off, I almost did give up a little bit. I was hurting really, really bad, and one of my group members found me, and there's actually a little clip on it. She found me, and I was really emotional, and you can see her pointing, there's just a little bit to go, and she didn't leave me behind. She made sure that I finished the marathon, and then I think after all the adrenaline wore off, I just started crying. At the end, I was like, I actually finished this. I finished this, and I didn't even want to check my time. It wasn't about the time for me at that moment. It was like I actually just ran 26.2 miles. Like I actually did it. And I was pretty sore afterwards, but to see my daughter and my son when they saw the medals, and to see my family out there, they were all wearing their supportive shirts, and their shirts actually said 0.0. Sonia support staff running, and they were meeting me at certain miles. It was amazing to see all my friends, my family, strangers, Kara members, like all different types of runners. It was amazing, and it's something that I would love to do again. Like definitely something that like I never thought possible. Now I'm like, I know I can do this again. Like now I know I can. Don't doubt yourself. You never know what you are capable of. Don't let that ever stop you from achieving something you want. Definitely find the support system that you have, and if you think you don't have it, sign up for Kara. Like sign up. You end up meeting people that become people you train with, that become your friends, and some of these friends are going to be my family. They have become my family after this, and it's the most best experience you will ever have. And just don't give up. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me.